speaker is here to share the story behind her pink bra. She's not only a survivor, but she is a passionate Making Strides Against Breast Cancer volunteer and pink bra ambassador in the new campaign. Please welcome Barbara Mendoza.
Can you see? You know, I don't get tired of telling my story. My journey started in 2001, and I remember it as it was yesterday. My primary care physician found a lump, and he tells me, you need to go to your surgeon. So I went to the surgeon, and after doing a couple of tests, he didn't tell me much, so I went ahead and asked him, oh, do I have cancer? He said, yeah, you have cancer, and don't you cry. And I was so shocked. I guess I walked out of there like, what the hell is going on? I just couldn't believe it. And when I had my surgery, I had a lumpectomy. And the people that were there, of course, were my friends. And when I came out, they were all crying. So I thought, oh, this is not good. They're all crying. And I remember this like it was yesterday. The whole night, I laid by myself in the hospital bed saying, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And that is so scary to think you can be out of this universe within months. And when you really look at that, it's a scary thing. So I went on and had chemo. And my first chemo session, the nurse gave me a pamphlet saying Making Strides American Cancer Society. So because I was new to breast cancer, and I think 10 years ago or 9 years ago, it wasn't as well, you're not aware of it as you are today. So I said, well, I think I'll go to the American Cancer Society, and I want to be part of this walk. I walked into the American Cancer Society, and they said, are you registered? And I said, no, I'm not. Well, go ahead and sign in. And that was the best thing I've ever done. It opened a whole new world for me. They gave me so much information. I mean, we're talking free information, free literature, events, how they can help me, how I was so connected to something that women had. And it was just so welcoming that I have this. I mean, I cannot tell you. It's so funny that the American Cancer Society is most effective in the world for the fight against breast cancer, but yet they're your neighborhood friend. And a lot of people don't know that you can go in there and say, hey, I have cancer of any kind, and they'll help you. And people don't know that, and I want you to get the word out that that's what they do. They don't, they're a giant, but yet they're there for you. Making Strides is an event that is just unbelievable. There are women there that have had chemo, that have just been diagnosed with breast cancer, that are survivors, and hundreds of these women are there, and they're just like you. So if you have cancer and you're a breast cancer survivor, you want to run up to these women and say, hey, I know what it's all about. Come on, let's talk about this. It is just a sisterhood that you can't imagine. I just can't tell you over and over again how wonderful the American Cancer Society has been to me, and it could be to you or your family members. Every day, I remember that I have breast cancer because of the scars and the lymphedema that I have, and that will never leave me. So I know that I have to be here for a fight. This year's campaign, Put On Your Pink Bra, it is so powerful. Look at these babies. Hey! This is my armor. You saw me in the video. And that's what we're doing. We're fighting. We're fighting against this disease because that's what it takes. It takes women like me, like you, to fight for this disease. This is terrible, this disease. I cannot tell you how it still stays with me. It doesn't go away. That is why every year I urge you to come back and come back and come back and fight this disease. Because I am speaking for the silent voices. And the silent voices are the women who are afraid, the women who have cried, the women who are disfigured, the women who have fought, and the women who have lost this battle. So if you're a survivor, I know you remember the day it was told to you, you have breast cancer. So you need to fight this disease so you and you and you won't hear you have breast cancer. Thank you.